listening to the Art of Homeschooling podcast, where we help parents cultivate creativity and connection at home. I'm your host, Jean Miller, and here on this podcast, you'll find stories and inspiration to bring you the confidence you need to make homeschooling work for your family. Let's begin. Hello and welcome, dear listener. In today's episode, we're going to delve into a topic that is near and dear to my heart, and that is writing your own homeschool manifesto. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a homeschool manifesto? Well, think of it as a declaration of your educational values, beliefs, and goals. It's a powerful tool that can help you articulate your vision for your homeschooling journey and serve as a guiding compass throughout the years. Creating a homeschool manifesto is a deeply personal and introspective process. It really allows you to reflect on your core values as a family, your educational philosophy, and the unique needs and aspirations of your children. Writing a manifesto is an inspiring exercise. It can really help you think through your values and take a stand for what you believe in. I recently heard a life coach talk about the importance of keeping our values and goals somewhere visible so we can see them every day. And a manifesto is a great way to do that. So in this episode, I'm going to give you lots of examples as well as 4 steps to help you craft your own homeschool manifesto. Plus, I have a special download for you. You can get your own core values worksheet in the show notes at artofhomeschooling.com/episode 139. More on that in a bit. I've written a few manifestos over the years. As I was preparing for this episode, I realized there were more than I thought. So I want to share them with you in the hopes that these inspire you to try your hand at writing a homeschooler family manifesto if you feel called to. So back in episode 4 here on the podcast, I talked about writing a family vision statement and how that really helped me at the start of our homeschooling journey. You can listen to episode 4, Why Are We Homeschooling? How to Write Your Family Vision. You can check that out at artofhomeschooling.com/episode 4. I also have a Mother's Day manifesto that I wrote back in 2016 as Mother's Day was approaching with 10 affirmations to encourage parents everywhere. I'll put a link to that in the show notes so you can check it out and even print it out, hang it on the wall, or put it in your homeschool binder if you want to. It's full of reminders like our sometimes seemingly small accomplishments add up to great things. And here's another example. The Art of Homeschooling Manifesto, which you can find on the About page on my website. I wrote this to share more about why I'm so passionate about helping homeschooling parents. And here you go. I believe in a world where child development is prioritized in every educational setting. Learning differences are acknowledged, even celebrated, and educational alternatives are available to all children. Homeschooling is seen as a legitimate educational choice, and homeschooling parents are valued as doing important work in this world. Here's another example of a manifesto. Most recently, the Taproot team and I got together to write the Taproot Manifesto. As a team, we collaborate every year on the in-person training retreat, the Taproot teacher training for homeschoolers, that takes place the first weekend in August. We'd love to have you join us. Recently, we decided that we wanted to clarify all that we believe about children and learning. And so, voila, the Taproot Manifesto was born. We envision a world where Children thrive in close connection to nature. From nature walks and nature collections to natural materials, it all makes a difference to the child's sense of the world. Child development is understood and honored. We wish for every educational setting and curriculum to respect the natural stages of child development. Where rhythm is utilized in the education of children, rhythm supports teacher and student alike in the flow of daily and weekly activities. It also brings magic to our lives through festivals, holidays, and lesson planning. The arts form the foundation for all play and learning. The arts help children focus, improve memory and retention, provide an outlet for self-expression, and help heal humanity. Play and learning are enhanced by various art forms: drama, drawing, movement, modeling, painting, speech, and storytelling. We believe in a world where educators implement holistic teaching methods. Educators understand simple teaching methods that have great impact. Experiential hands-on learning, delivering content through stories, and making your own lesson books brings the learning to a deeper level. A world where we honor the spirit and our own inner work. Each soul is on a journey and has a destiny to fulfill. We take time to contemplate our own inner worlds and support each child to become who they are truly meant to be. Learning and educational differences are appreciated. We celebrate educational alternatives and believe they should be available to all children. And homeschooling is seen as a legitimate educational choice. Homeschooling is valuable to society, and homeschoolers are doing important work in this world. Come to the Taproot Teacher Training 2023 to hear more about these values from the Taproot Manifesto and experience hands-on learning from homeschoolers who have been there. And now I want to invite you to write your own manifesto for your family and your homeschool. You can write it however you wish, in whatever format you want. Steal from some of the examples if they resonate with you. And here are 4 steps that can help you as you craft a manifesto that's just right for your family. Step 1, reflect on your core values. What are your hopes and dreams for your children? Consider the values and beliefs that underpin your homeschooling approach. What matters most to you and your family? You get to decide. Step 2, clarify your educational philosophy. Do you lean toward a traditional structured approach, or are you drawn to more flexible child-led learning? Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach, and your homeschool manifesto can reflect your family's individuality. Step 3, set specific goals. What are your short-term and long-term goals for your homeschooling journey? What do you want to cultivate, foster, and accomplish? Establish clear objectives that reflect your family's aspirations and incorporate those into your homeschool manifesto. I often talk to homeschooling parents about the importance of focusing on just one thing at a time. And I have this great mantra: think in threes, pick one. So identify 3 possible goals and choose just one to focus on for now. Step 4, craft your homeschool manifesto. So now it's time to put it all together. Create your statements or drawing, or you could even make a coat of arms for your family that encapsulates your family's homeschooling vision. Make it authentic to who you are as a family. Your homeschool manifesto will serve as a touchstone on challenging days when you need to make decisions, as well as a reminder of why you embarked on this journey in the first place. Need help identifying your core values? We have a resource just for you. You can download the core values worksheet in the show notes for this episode at artofhomeschooling.com/episode 139. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to encourage you to embrace the process of writing your own homeschool manifesto. It may take time, reflection, and revision to craft a document that truly represents your family's unique journey. Just remember, your homeschool manifesto is a living document that can evolve as your children grow, as you grow, and as you gain new insights along the way, and one that can become a guiding light in your homeschool. Here's to making decisions for our homeschools based on our core values. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Art of Homeschooling podcast. Bye for now. That's all for today, my friend. But here's what I want you to remember. Rather than perfection, let's focus on connection. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode of the Art of Homeschooling podcast.